Hey, thank you everybody. Welcome to the initial episode of the Oddcast. This is my podcast. This is my podcast and I'm launching, and I'm gonna spend this initial one explaining to you what I want the Oddcast to be, what you should expect when you come on, if you do, bless us, bless me with, taking some time out of your life to come check out what I'm talking about and my guests and so on and so forth. But my name is Orion Harden. I'm a 51-year-old father of four. Having said that, I also served 20 years consecutive in the Federal Bureau of Prisons, the BOP. Was recently re-released back to society 2015. Been out here for 6 years, and now I want to give my little take, and I want to help push the as they say, the culture forward. I want to push the culture forward with some financial awareness news with the guests and the people that I'm gonna bring on the show, and just so we can have a give and take. We got a platform. We can have give and take. About whatever we discussing, and don't get it twisted. I'm with this shit. Alright, I'm with it. If we want to get on, it depends on who my guest is. But first and foremost, man, I want to give something to these kids, man. I want these kids to know there's other means to achieving wealth. There's other means to achieving, financial freedom. And I want to just place that out there, and so they know. I don't want them to say, yo, why ain't nobody tell us about this? And so I'm gonna get real informative about the things I'm involved with, like the trucking business, the trucking industry. You're gonna hear me talk about it a lot on here. I'm gonna bring numerous guests on here because, man, it's a very, very lucrative way and a very, very fast way to build wealth. To end generational poverty. Which we're gonna get into too further. But I'm gonna get into trading. I'm a forex trader, man. I came home from prison. I taught my son how to trade. I seen this kid do magical things in the market. I seen him do some boneheaded things. Taught some other people how to trade. So, that's an alternative. And these are skills, and this skill set is not something that you got to go to college for. You got to be accredited and trained and all that. It's really, rolling up your sleeves and and learning things on your own at your own pace, and being able to recognize what's a profitable situation to be in regarding the trade, what's a profitable situation to be in regarding the trucking industry, what lanes you're going to take, how many drivers, what type of freight, all those type of things. But yes, that's what I want this to be. Like I said, I'm 51 years old, so I came from the era where I grew up watching variety shows. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother had me sitting there, and we watching the Lawrence Welk, and we watching all these types of things, right? And so these people did everything. The Flip Wilson show, they sang, they danced, they acted. They probably was holding the cameras behind the scene, but that's what I want the Oddcast to be. This platform where we can engage and discuss things in a civil manner. We ain't gonna agree on everything. That's not what the Oddcast is about. And I'll explain that name furthermore. But like I said, I want this to be a variety of organic food that that everybody can prosper from and profit from if you apply it, man. It's out there. Everything is about information now with social media. It's all about information and getting your information out there, and your information being accurate, and applicable. Can it apply to everybody? But like I said, the Oddcast is it's an idea I've been kicking around because I've done podcasts, in the past, but me solely individual, this being O's joint, and I can bring on here who I want, I can say what I want, that was really the impetus to say, all right, let's do it, man. So the name, the Oddcast. One of the things I want to incorporate, like I said, I keep reiterating about the variety show. I want to incorporate like the love and the appreciation of literature, of reading, man, and understanding that, man, you ain't soft because you read, or you ain't corny because you read, because reading is such a very, very basic building block that you really need. Because if you can read, then reading it does a lot of things. It can take your mind from where you at, teach you about geography and how to travel retention, word recognition, defining what words mean and all that. But the Oddcast is a play on a series by an author named Dean Koontz. I don't know how many of y'all know Dean Koontz, but my guys have been down with me in behind the wall, behind the fences. Dean Koontz is like, he's on the level with Stephen King. You know what I'm saying? No shit. He's on the level with Stephen King. Dude has probably over 100 novels right now. If you look him up, Dean, Koontz, Koontz. I personally read probably 20 of his books while I was incarcerated, but he has a series called the Odd Thomas series. And Odd Thomas is a short order cook that has this phenomenal skill of being able to see the ghost of dead people. So he'll see the ghost. If it's a regular person that wasn't like a celebrity, it'll just be like a silhouette. But I can point him out. He's a short order cook now, so peep this. And this is a novel, so think of this dude's mind, Koontz's mind. And he's made a series out of Odd Thomas, the short order cook that can recognize dead body spirits. And so if it's a famous person, you'll actually see him, the famous person's ghost. Like he's seen the ghost of Elvis, and he's seen Biggie Smalls' ghost. It's wild how this dude weaves, social, everything in with, the paranormal, whatever, but Odd Thomas. So when he sees these silhouettes, they're like indicators that a murder is about to happen. So Odd has to figure it out, alert the police, yada, 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 because he has this special skill of seeing dead people's ghosts or souls or whatever. So I was really, I really like the series, man. And he probably about 10 books deep in that. I done read about 4 of them, but yeah, so I said, Odd Thomas. I said, yo, my podcast, I want to name it the Oddcast because, that's going to be a book I probably introduce. Because like I said, I want to have a book appreciation for literature and read. I ain't going to say a book of the month club, but we're going to I'm going to introduce books, and we might circle back on them 90 days from now. And, let's revisit it, man. Did you read some? I might bring that up every 2 weeks. Where you at in the book, man, because, these things are very important to building, other basic skills and building blocks. If you can't read and comprehend, it's going to be kind of hard to sign $1 million contract if you don't understand all the language and verbiage. So, that's why I said the Oddcast, my thoughts, my guest thoughts, they might be odd to, certain people, but that's cool. That's cool. That's what dialogue is all about. But what's not going to be odd, is that the financial, advice and, the financial things that I'm going to show you, ain't nothing odd about, having a 6-figure income. Ain't nothing odd about, being your own boss in your 20s. And now you're starting to see, once you become your boss in one respective field, it's a whole lot easier, to switch over into another lane. Because you got $1 million truck company, so guess what? You can get some real estate. So let's talk about real estate. Let's talk about a city that's such as Detroit, where you can go up there right now and get real estate for. I'm just saying, man, we can talk about a lot of things, and that's what I want this to be. This is not, I watch a lot of podcasts. I'm not trying to imitate nobody. I love all them dudes, man. I thank them for making a lane, because, But I want this to be much needed and appreciated, man, because, we need to be a lot more financially aware. We need to be a lot more financially advantageous with our money moves, man. We move in real reckless. And I say we, I'm talking about the black community in America. We spend way too much money to move this reckless. So, we got to stop pointing this, and that. We got to move a lot more strategic with your bread, man. Real strategic is not spending 20 grand making it rain at the titty bar. 20 grand is getting you a box truck and doing loads all over the country for 2, 3, 4 grand. And then you're making 6 figures in 8, 9 months. And then in a year, you got a $300,000 contract to deliver mail, to deliver for Walmart, Food Lion. See what I'm saying? Then we talking $200,000, $300,000 generated already in a year 2. So this is what I really want to get into. This is the nuts and bolts of what the Oddcast is going to be about, or what I hope for it to be. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we're not going to agree on everything. That's not what this is about. But like This is not a popularity contest. This is about getting the truth out there, helping people, you know, change the trajectory of their life, man. If you have generational poverty your whole life, you know, this is, you know, it's things on here, it's people on here that you're going to meet, man, and when you can change that, and it's on you. It's on you, it's on me. Because all this information that I'm giving out, I'm practicing it. You know, sometimes I procrastinate a lot. You're going to learn about me. I keep it 100. I procrastinate, and not because of laziness, just because of when you get pulled in a lot of different directions. You know, it's hard to stay solid, you know, tight if you're going on over here, so you know what I mean? But yeah, man, I think this is gonna be fun. Matter of fact, I know this is gonna be this is gonna be something, man. This is gonna be something, especially when I introduce you, you know what I'm saying, to my cast of comrades that have seen me at the lowest, man. And we've been through it all and made it through the other side, man, and are flourishing. Cause like I said, being, you know, an alienated American, I'm an AA. You want to say African American? No, I'm an alienated American by the fact that I'm a black man. You know, I'm a black man in America, and we know the treatment of the American law enforcement community towards men of color. You know, we're not gonna sit up here and go back and forth. I mean, if you want to, or if my guests, what I have on certain episodes want to, the more the merrier. But you know, the black man has been alienated in America. That's irrefutable proof, fact. Fact. From Ahmaud Arbery to, I mean, come on, man, to my man George Floyd up in Minnesota. We got recent things. We can go all the way back. We ain't gotta say immaterial. I mean, it's recorded data and fact. Anybody that wants to refute that, I don't know if that's gonna be another episode, but I try to stay away from, you know, negative energy and, you know, non-factual verbiage and banter. Fuck all that. Alright? That's what the Oddcast is not gonna be. But yeah, the black man has been hunted, assaulted, murdered, you know, arrested at a rate uncomparable to any other man in America. Fact. And I'm Muslim. So what that means, I'm alienated 2 times because now I'm a terrorist. Oh no, the brother's Muslim. Oh man, I grew up, went to church with him. Okay, and maybe you did, but what does that mean? Because I went to church, I was Christian when I was younger, I couldn't become Muslim. As I became older, I couldn't become Buddhist, I couldn't become Jewish, I couldn't become Sikh, Hindu, you know? So I mean, no. So now I got 2 strikes. I'm double alienated in this country. I'm a black man that has been lynched, hung, shot, and slaughtered. I'm a Muslim who they said did 9/11. And that's another, that's another app. And, you know, we're going to throw it around if y'all want to throw that around. Like I said, nothing is off limits on the Oddcast except for disrespect towards each other. You know, I'm going to have a different review probably than everybody on here, but that's cool. But yeah, so I'm a Muslim, so I'm a terrorist. So I'm a hunted black Muslim terrorist. Oh, and let's put the cherry on top of the cake. And I'm a felon. 13th Amendment. Oh, slavery is abolished except for what? Punishment for committing a felony, right? Think about it. Go read the 13th Amendment. Slavery was abolished except for punishment of felony. So once I committed a felony that was written by the founding slave-owning rapist fathers, then enslavement was permitted. And I was enslaved for 20 years at Federal Bureau of Prisons. All right. So when I bring my boys on here, let me tell you something. You cats out here that ain't never did no time, think you want to do some time, think you know about doing time, you know, I would advise you to check out those episodes, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we going to keep it 100 funky. We go, you know what I mean? Dudes in here that lost decades, man. Dudes that lost dozens of family members. And you know what? We still flourishing. We still smiling. We still hugging each other, telling each other we love each other. You know? We still making business transactions together. We keeping each other accountable, pulling each other up. Yo, you know about this going down over here? And we like, don't nothing stop us from making a very advantageous move. You know, not state lines and all this. The only thing that slow us down is how, you know, how much is the money, what is it going to be to come up with, and what is it basically. But yeah, man, the Oddcast is just a brainchild. It's my baby, man. Like I said, it's going to be our platform, and I say our, everybody that comes on it, everybody that watches. Like I said, thank you so much, everybody that watches. All my guests that come on, all my comrades, all my family. This is our platform. Because there's one thing we not going to say about the Oddcast, on this joint faking. Nah. Everybody know me, you know what I'm saying? I'm official like a referee with a fucking whistle. I'm good in any hood, you know? Yeah, man. You know, because the thing about me, man, I ain't never try to snake nobody. I ain't no snake. Never been a snake. You know, I've always been about, yo, let's get some bread, man. Oh, you know how to get some bread? I'm all about showing somebody how to fish instead of giving them a piece of fish. You know the old analogy? You give a man a piece of fish, you know, you got to feed him for a lifetime, but if you teach him how to fish, he can go on and feed himself. I'm all about, yeah, let's, you know, the trucking joint, I'm going to show you how to fish. You can go out there and do it 18, 19 years old. Don't let nobody tell you you can't. I'm a 51-year-old that got into it, you know what I'm saying, this late. You can do it. There's no you really don't need nothing but a physicals. You got to be relatively healthy. You know, a 2-year physical, which you can get at any Med Express, which I got, and have a regular state license. Go get the box truck, get it crack-a-lacking. Let them invoices stack up. Then you ain't got to be out here being a dope boy. You can be a legitimate, you know what I'm saying, dope boy. Getting bread, getting real bread, legitimate bread. You know, so that's what I'm talking about here. This ain't no pie in the sky shit. This ain't people on here that ain't did it. There's people on here, man, that got 2 commas in their bank account. You dig what I'm saying? They got 2 commas. You know? Yeah, and I ain't talking about, you know, after the you got 1 comma for, what, 3 zeros? Right? After 3 zeros, you gotta have a comma, right? After another 3 zeros, you gotta have a comma, right? So you do the math. You know what I'm saying? So that's the type of people, you know, that's gonna be on here, man. That's gonna be giving up that hop. You know, like we saying the ding, giving up that hop. Our keys know what I'm talking about, man. You know, and before I be remiss, you know, let me send a heartfelt Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to all my Muslim brothers and sisters over the globe, man. If we preparing for the month of Ramadan in a couple weeks, you know, we skating and shaking now, man, because for those that don't, non-Muslims that don't know, in 2 weeks, April 2nd, projected, the month of Ramadan will start and we will be fasting, meaning partaking in nothing during the daylight hours for 30 days. So yes, to my brothers and sisters, man, let's get right and tight, man, because Ramadan right around the corner. But this is a wonderful opportunity for me to continue to like I said, push it forward, pay it forward. You know, you just can't die with things, you know, things you're doing, and you see people out here struggling and they looking at you, and that's where animosity comes in a lot of communities. You know, a lot of brothers go out and do good, whatever it is. Whether they be a rapper, they be an entertainer, a celebrity, an athlete, they do good, but they come back stunting. Yeah, check me out. Hey, you want some J's, nigga? Go ahead. All that's cool and well. But if you're not improving your hood, then you wonder why, you know, the athletes really can't come back to I ain't gonna say the athletes, but certain celebrities can't come back to their hood. Because you can't come flossing, champ. You know, that's all flaws. I'm going to come back and you know what? I'm going to start a construction company in my hood. I'm going to hire 500 of my homies. All the foremans going to be my homies, making good money. We're going to build nice houses and our shit. That's what I'm going to do. And I don't know what these celebrities, I'm not saying I do, but just from what I'm seeing of 51 years on this planet, 20 years in federal prison, This is a piss poor representation of our greatness. And when I say our greatness, I'm talking about black people in America. We lagging, man. We slacking. And the excuses is just like, let's dead the excuses. Let's get some answers, man. Like I said, let's pay it forward. Let's teach these young kids, man, go get off that corner, homie. Baby girls, you ain't got to strip, you know what I'm saying? You know, for forever. Let's get that straight. Got nothing against strippers, but you ain't got to strip forever, baby. Put that money, man, and go get you a trucking company. You can be a dispatcher, you know? Sit down and learn how to trade, man. You know, meet a money market trader and learn how to trade where you can open your own account and you can trade whatever you want to trade, crypto, Ethereum, Bitcoin. You can trade Forex, you know, the euro, the dollar, you know, the pound, all them things, the Japanese yen, you know. You can trade commodities, sugar, lumber, beef, you know, cocoa, coffee, orange juice, all this money. It's all this money out here, and you don't have to be specifically qualified or have to go somewhere to get it. Because, you know, hustlers, they gravitate towards the hustle. That's what I figure about that. Because the people I met in these worlds, yeah, didn't nobody pull their hand and show them. They was digging the hustler, found the hustle. And that's what this is really all about. You know, the Oddcast, the hustlers. This is where the hustlers congregate. You know, that's probably going to be my little slogan, the Oddcast. Where hustlers congregate, man. On a legitimate hustle, man. You ain't got to do shit to break the law no more. Now selling weed is legal in damn near all the states. So, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to do nothing illegal no more. Unless you choose to. Think about that. So, let's push this thing forward, man. Let's get out of this generational poverty. Let's get out of this generation of, woe is me. Ain't nobody gave us nothing. Damn, ain't nobody ever gave us nothing. Let's remember that. And look what we done did. We're not getting shit. So the Oddcast, like I said, and I can keep reiterating, it's for those ideas, those exchanges of events, of things that people might agree on, might disagree on, that can help. That's the thing, man. This is all, I want it to be all informative. You know, I want it to be all informative because I want the kids to say, well, I'm here, what are you talking about that trucking? Now I'm here, what are you talking about that trading? Now I want to trade currencies. What are you talking about personal training? How I get to be a personal trainer? You know, all these things that you can craft, you know, your life the way you want it to be. And that's what's really important. You know, because everybody's not cut out for college. Everybody's not. Everybody's not going to have 6 figures to spend on college. And that's the reality. So we can't keep pushing kids towards college unless now it's becoming a profit situation where we make money off it. You know? We got to give other alternatives, man. We can't keep ramming our head into the wall. Ain't nothing happening. Everybody's getting a bunch of student loan debt, and we owe the government. You can't use your degree, all those types of things. So that's what another reason the Oddcast is for. We're gonna push this thing forward, man. You know, we're gonna have some tried and true methods from step A, B, C. Walk you through however you want to talk about it. We can get on Zoom. I'm going to try to integrate Clubhouse. I'm working on that now, so you got to work with me. Like I said, this is the initial episode. So that's what I really want to do, and that's what I'm going to attempt to do. That's what we're going to attempt to do. All of us, man, the listeners, the viewers, the guests. The Oddcast is ours. I might have started it, like I said. I might be the maven, the connector, you know, the ideas back and forth. But this is ours, man, because it's much needed. This information is going to go on and on and on, you know. And I'm like I said, when we talking about financial awareness, we so far behind the ball. It's ridiculous. We really got to catch up, man. We really got to catch up. There's some really simple things you can do. You know, it's not really expensive. It don't nothing cost no thousands of dollars, you know. And I'm not on here hawking nothing, selling nothing. But the point you got to understand, to be considered to generate wealth, you have to have a mindset of, I'm going to do what it takes for my family. That's all you got. You gotta have that mindset. I'm gonna do what it takes for my family legally. If I gotta spend $200 to form an LLC, that's what I'm gonna do. If I gotta spend $300 to get my DOT number to be a licensed trucking company, that's what I'm gonna do. So that's what I'm not on here hawking shit. But I got a real, I get rubbed the wrong way when you got people that think that I'm gonna make $1 million, but I ain't gonna spend no money. If I gotta spend money to make $1 million, that's some bullshit. No, your mentality is some bullshit. Because to make money, you gotta spend money. Ask any dope boy, we know that quite well. How the fuck you think we made money? We had to re-up. We had to go buy the fucking drugs. But like I said, man, the worlds are going to combine, collide, or whatever. I'm the perfect narrator, conductor. I thank you, like I said, for joining me. I'm not going to try to get out there too long and just, I'm going to try to hit you with quick bursts. 30 minutes, depending on the topic, depending on the guest. And, we knock it out the box. You give me some feedback. That one was corny. I didn't like them topics. You didn't have to say that. I answer things, man. Brother I got thick skin, man. 51 years old, like I said, got 4 kids. 4 kids. 28 to 4. You do the math. 28 to 4. Yeah, that's a big ass gap. So I got thick skin, man. Like I said, everything is positive. As long as we don't get disrespectful. You can say you don't like nothing about me. As long as it ain't disrespectful, that's cool. I mean, I don't know how, really, but different folks with different strokes, man. And before I get off it, man, this is a blessed month. We know it's March Madness is upon us. It's upon us, man. She got my man. You see the back of there. You see the GOAT, the Gizzy. That can be a topic. We want to get on that. I don't know how long that's gonna take, but we can get everybody in the clubhouse that talk about who the Gizzy is if people kind of drizzy, cause that's the GOAT back there, MJ, man. And I love Bron, love him to death. Love Cole, love him to death. But you can't go 6-0, man, in the finals and you not the GOAT. Come on, man. Even Tom Brady lost some Super Bowls and he the GOAT, cause he won more of them than he lost. What, he won 7 of them, lost 3 of them. Not bad. 700 winning percentage, not bad. Mike's was 1,000. Think about that. That motherfuckers was 1,000. He never lost. So if you was in Vegas, if he was the number, you always bet on him. On the floor, you know what I'm saying, in the casino. He never lost. Then behind him, who you gonna take? Brady. 700% winning percentage. Bron is down, 400? He even lost more joints. Not no arrow, not no sling. Like I said, I mess with Bronny. Hope I can get him on here. Real talk, you know what I'm saying? But that's the Gizzy back there. That's the GOAT right there. And Bron got the most points. And I'll just say this, to end that for now, and this initial episode, Bron is the more completely talented of all basketball player, probably of all time. Can do everything. But the number one predator, apex predator, 5 seconds left, right decision all of the time, whether he took the shot, pass it to Paxson against Phoenix, pass it to Kerr, you know what I'm saying? Apex predator of all time is MJ, man. Michael Jeffrey Jordan. That was easy, man. So yeah, like I said, man, thank y'all once again for joining me, man. Thank you. Stay tuned. I'll probably shoot another one out based on the response. I'm trying to do a weekly thing, man. Compile, get my guests and all that. I don't know when I'm gonna start having guests because everybody got schedules now. We they real people. They running companies and businesses and families, and we in different states. So we do a lot of connecting through social media. But trust me, when they start rolling, because they lining up, they want to know when they could go on and this, that, and the third. But like I told them, man, I said I gotta knock out this first one, the initial one. Let the world know about the Oddcast, what the Oddcast is about. What am I bringing to social media that's different? Man, like I said, my experiences are very different and odd. My thought pattern could be very different and odd, but like I said, That's why we have the platform to express ourselves, because we all come from something different. You know, think about this before I get up out of here. Think about this. There's one, if you could say one thing, something wild about yourself that don't nobody know. Every individual human, think about the wildest shit you never told nobody. And only you and God know. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, this platform, we all got odd, wild shit we did. That's why it's the Oddcast. You know? I'm prospering in spite of being an alienated American, a black Muslim felon. And I have 4 healthy, beautiful children that get on my nerves, you know, but they are a blessing, and I'm so grateful to Allah to have them in my life and to be their father and for them to love me, you know, and I love them likewise, you know. So I mean, we gonna get it in. We're gonna get it in on here, y'all. I'm telling you, we're gonna get it in. You know, so only up from here. Thank you once again for tuning in, man. I have probably some upcoming announcements about when my next episode is gonna shoot out, but yeah, check me out. I'm gonna be on across all platforms. It'll be on Facebook, IG. I don't know, I think I gotta get Snap hooked on, but yeah. Thank you so much, man, for coming out. You know what I'm saying? My dogs, man, we gonna get it in. Omar, where you at, man? We gonna get it in, y'all. We gonna get it in. Big C. Yeah, well, we gonna get it in. Tabbity Tab. I love y'all, man. Till next week, take care of yourself, man. Don't be scared to think outside of the box. And check us out, man, because I'm telling you, if you want some real good, some nuggets, everybody talking about how you so happy and this, if you want some real good financial nuggets to change your life, if you don't like the way shit playing out, check us out, man. Check us out, man, you know. Please check us out. You ain't got nobody to be upset with but yourself. Check us out, man, and see what we talking about. And I promise you, man, you know, you'll like what we talking about. All right, thank you so much, man. Take care. Love y'all.